As the quiet hum of the evening settles in, let your mind drift away from the day's concerns and gently turn your thoughts towards the incredible vessel that is your body, a faithful companion on this long and winding journey of life. We often think about keeping our hearts strong and our minds sharp, but there is another, quieter process at play as we age, one that happens so gradually we might not even notice it at first. It's the subtle softening of our muscles, a slow fading of the strength that has carried us through so many years. This gentle decline has a name, sarcopenia, a term that simply means a loss of flesh, but its impact can feel much more profound, touching everything from our ability to climb a flight of stairs with ease to the simple act of rising from a comfortable chair. It can make us feel a little less steady on our feet, a little more vulnerable to the whims of gravity. But here's a comforting thought, a whisper of hope in the quiet of the night. This process is not an inevitable sentence. We have the power to intervene, to nourish our bodies in a way that can not only slow this decline, but can even help us rebuild what has been lost. And it doesn't require a monumental effort, but rather a series of small, gentle shifts in the way we think about the food on our plates. For a long time, the conversation around muscle health, especially for seniors, has been dominated by a few key players. You've likely heard the praises of sardines sung from the rooftops, and for good reason. They are tiny powerhouses of nutrition. But what if the taste, the texture, or simply the idea of them doesn't appeal to you? Does that mean the door to stronger muscles is closed? Absolutely not. In fact, it's time to forget about sardines, if you wish, and open your mind to a world of other equally potent, and perhaps more palatable, foods that can help you on your quest to build muscle and fend off sarcopenia. We're going to explore a gentler, more comforting approach to nourishing your muscles, one that feels less like a prescription and more like a return to wholesome, satisfying foods. Let's begin our journey by understanding the very foundation of muscle, protein. Imagine your muscles as intricate buildings and protein as the essential bricks and mortar needed for their construction and repair. As we get older, our bodies become a little less efficient at using the protein we eat to build and maintain muscle tissue. It's a phenomenon some scientists call anabolic resistance, which simply means our muscle-building machinery needs a little more encouragement to get going. This is why simply eating some protein here, and there might not be enough. The key is to consume not just an adequate amount of protein, but the right kind of protein at the right times to send a clear and powerful signal to our muscles to grow stronger. Research now suggests that older adults may need more protein than their younger counterparts to maintain good health and compensate for these age-related changes in protein metabolism. While the old standard recommendation was around 0.8 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight, a growing body of evidence suggests that for seniors, an intake of 1.0 to 1.2 grams per kilogram of body weight per day is more effective for preserving lean muscle mass and function. And for those who are active or dealing with chronic illness, this amount might even need to be slightly higher. Now let's talk about a true unsung hero in the world of muscle-building foods for seniors. A food that is soft, easy to digest, and incredibly versatile, cottage cheese. This humble dairy product might conjure up images of diet plates from decades past, but it's time to see it in a new light. Cottage cheese is a veritable treasure trove of high-quality protein, but not just any protein. It is particularly rich in a slow-releasing protein called casein. Think of casein as a patient and steady provider of nourishment. When you consume it, it forms a gel-like substance in your stomach, which results in a slow and sustained release of amino acids, the building blocks of protein, into your bloodstream. This process can last for up to 8 hours, providing your muscles with a continuous supply of the materials they need for repair and growth, even as you sleep. This is incredibly important because the nighttime hours can be a period of muscle breakdown if our bodies are not supplied with the necessary nutrients. A small bowl of cottage cheese in the evening can act as a protective shield for your muscles, helping to tip the balance from breakdown to building. It's a simple, comforting ritual that can have a profound impact on your strength and vitality. Furthermore, cottage cheese is an excellent source of leucine, an essential amino acid that acts like a spark plug for muscle protein synthesis. Leucine is the primary trigger that signals our muscles to start the building process, and getting enough of it is crucial, especially as we age. A single serving of cottage cheese can provide a significant portion of the leucine needed to kickstart this vital process. Another wonderfully gentle yet powerful food for your muscles is the incredible edible egg. For many of us, Eggs are a familiar and comforting presence in our kitchens, a food we've enjoyed since childhood. The good news is that this simple food is a nutritional powerhouse, perfectly suited for the needs of aging bodies. Eggs are an easily digestible source of high-quality protein, containing all the essential amino acids our bodies need to maintain healthy muscle. Like cottage cheese, eggs are also a significant source of leucine, that all-important amino acid for muscle support. But the benefits of eggs don't stop there. They also provide a host of other key nutrients that play a supporting role in muscle health. For instance, they contain vitamin D, a nutrient that many older adults are deficient in. Vitamin D is not only crucial for bone health, but is also increasingly recognized for its role in muscle function. Studies have shown that low vitamin D levels are linked to reduced muscle mass and impaired physical performance in the elderly. So, by enjoying a morning omelet or a hard-boiled egg with your lunch, you're not just getting protein, you're also getting a dose of this essential vitamin. Eggs are also a source of omega-3 fatty acids, which have anti-inflammatory properties that can help protect against muscle breakdown. And let's not forget choline, a lesser-known nutrient found in eggs that is important for brain function and has been linked to muscle strength. The beauty of eggs lies in their versatility and affordability. They can be prepared in countless ways, making it easy to incorporate them into your diet without feeling like you're eating the same thing every day. And compared to other high-protein foods, they are relatively inexpensive, making them an accessible option for everyone. Now, let's turn our attention to another creamy and delicious option that can do wonders for your muscles: Greek yogurt. This thicker, tangier cousin of regular yogurt has become incredibly popular in recent years, and for good reason. The straining process used to make Greek yogurt not only gives it its characteristic creamy texture, but also concentrates its protein content. A typical serving of Greek yogurt can pack nearly double the protein of regular yogurt, making it an excellent choice for those looking to boost their protein intake. Much of this protein is casein, the same slow-digesting protein found in cottage cheese, which provides a steady supply of amino acids to your muscles. And of course, Greek yogurt is also a good source of calcium, which is vital for bone health and muscle contraction. What's more, the probiotics found in Greek yogurt can contribute to a healthy gut, which is increasingly being recognized as an important factor in overall health and even muscle function. A healthy gut microbiome can help reduce inflammation and improve nutrient absorption, both of which are beneficial for muscle maintenance. When choosing a Greek yogurt, opt for the plain varieties to avoid added sugars, and you can always add your own natural sweetness with a handful of berries or a drizzle of honey. It makes for a wonderfully satisfying breakfast, a protein-packed snack, or even a healthy substitute for sour cream in your favorite recipes. While we're exploring the dairy aisle for muscle-building treasures, let's not overlook cheese in its many other forms. While some cheeses can be high in sodium and saturated fat, others can be a valuable addition to a muscle-friendly diet when consumed in moderation. Parmesan cheese, for instance, is surprisingly high in protein. Just a sprinkle over your pasta or soup can add a flavorful protein boost. Ricotta cheese is another excellent option. Traditionally made from whey, the liquid part of milk that is separated during the cheesemaking process, ricotta is rich in whey protein. Whey protein is a fast-absorbing protein, meaning its amino acids are quickly delivered to your muscles. This makes it a great choice to consume after some light physical activity to help with muscle recovery and repair. So, a dollop of ricotta with some fruit can be a perfect post-walk snack. Beyond the dairy aisle, there are many other wonderful sources of high-quality protein that can help you on your journey to stronger muscles. Lean meats, such as chicken and turkey breast, are excellent choices. They provide all the essential amino acids and are relatively low in fat. Fish, especially fatty fish like salmon and mackerel, is another fantastic option. Not only is fish a great source of protein, but it's also rich in omega-3 fatty acids. These healthy fats have been shown to play a role in muscle health by reducing inflammation and potentially enhancing the muscle-building response to protein and exercise. Some studies have even found that omega-3 supplementation can lead to increases in muscle mass and strength in older adults. So, including fish in your diet a couple of times a week can provide a double benefit for your muscles and your overall health. For those who prefer plant-based sources of protein, there is a wealth of options available. Lentils, beans, and chickpeas are all packed with protein and fiber. Soy products like tofu, tempeh, and edamame are complete proteins, meaning they contain all the essential amino acids. Nuts and seeds, such as almonds, walnuts, and chia seeds, also contribute to your daily protein intake, along with providing healthy fats and other important nutrients. The key is to include a variety of these protein-rich foods in your diet to ensure you're getting a wide range of nutrients. Now, it's not just about what you eat, but also how and when you eat it. To effectively combat anabolic resistance, it's important to distribute your protein intake throughout the day. Instead of having a small amount of protein at breakfast and lunch, and then a large portion at dinner, which is a common pattern for many, try to aim for a moderate amount of protein at each meal. Research suggests that consuming around 25 to 30 grams of high-quality protein per meal is an effective way to stimulate muscle protein synthesis and maintain muscle mass and function in older adults. Spreading your protein intake evenly throughout the day ensures that your muscles have a consistent supply of the building blocks they need. Some studies even suggest that protein intake at breakfast may have a stronger effect on skeletal muscle mass in older adults. So, starting your day with a protein-rich meal, such as eggs, Greek yogurt, or cottage cheese, can set you up for a day of muscle maintenance and building. Beyond protein, there are other nutrients that play a crucial supporting role in the health of our muscles. We've already touched upon the importance of vitamin D. Many older adults have low levels of this vital nutrient due to a combination of factors, including reduced sun exposure and a decreased ability of the skin to synthesize vitamin D. A deficiency in vitamin D can lead to muscle weakness and an increased risk of falls, so it's important to ensure you're getting enough. Fatty fish, fortified dairy products, and egg yolks are good dietary sources of vitamin D, but for many, supplementation may be necessary to reach optimal levels. It's always a good idea to speak with your doctor about having your vitamin D levels checked and to determine the appropriate amount of supplementation for your individual needs. Omega-3 fatty acids, as we've mentioned, are another key player in muscle health. Their anti-inflammatory properties are particularly beneficial as we age, as chronic low-grade inflammation can contribute to muscle breakdown. By reducing inflammation, omega-3s create a more favorable environment for muscle growth and repair. In addition to fatty fish, you can find omega-3s in plant-based sources like flax seeds, chia seeds, and walnuts. Let's not forget the importance of carbohydrates. In the quest for protein, carbohydrates are sometimes unfairly villainized, but they are in fact essential for muscle health, especially for seniors. Healthy carbohydrates, such as those found in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, provide the energy your body needs to be physically active. Without sufficient energy from carbohydrates, your body may start to break down muscle tissue for fuel, which is the very thing we are trying to avoid. So, pairing your protein-rich foods with a source of healthy carbohydrates can help ensure that the protein you eat is used for its primary purpose, building and repairing your muscles. And now for a nutrient that is often overlooked, but is absolutely fundamental to muscle function: water. Our muscles are composed of about 76% water, and even mild dehydration can have a negative impact on their performance. As we age, our sense of thirst can diminish, making it easier to become dehydrated without even realizing it. Staying well hydrated is crucial for a number of reasons. Water helps to transport nutrients to our cells, including our muscle cells, and it helps to flush out waste products. Proper hydration can also help to prevent muscle cramps and sprains. Furthermore, the volume of water within our muscle cells can act as a signal for anabolism, building up, or catabolism, breaking down. Cell shrinkage due to dehydration can be a catabolic signal, while well-hydrated cells are in a more anabolic state. So, sipping on water throughout the day is a simple yet powerful way to support your muscle health. If you find plain water unappealing, you can infuse it with fruits like lemon or cucumber, or enjoy herbal teas. Foods with high water content, such as fruits and vegetables, also contribute to your overall hydration. While nutrition is a cornerstone of building and maintaining muscle, it works best in partnership with another crucial element: movement. Physical activity, particularly resistance exercise, is the most effective way to stimulate muscle growth. Resistance training doesn't necessarily mean lifting heavy weights at a gym. It can involve using light weights, resistance bands, or even your own body weight. Activities like gardening, carrying groceries, and climbing stairs also contribute to muscle strengthening. The combination of a protein-rich diet and regular physical activity creates a synergistic effect, where each component enhances the benefits of the other. Think of it this way: Exercise creates the demand for muscle growth, and nutrition provides the supply of materials to meet that demand. When you engage in physical activity, you create tiny micro-tears in your muscle fibers. This is a normal and healthy process. In response, your body initiates a repair process, and with the help of the amino acids from the protein you eat, it rebuilds the muscle fibers stronger than before. This is how muscle growth occurs. The beautiful thing about this approach to building muscle and combating sarcopenia is that it's not about deprivation or adhering to a rigid, joyless diet. It's about embracing a wide variety of delicious and nourishing foods, many of which you may already love. It's about finding pleasure in a bowl of creamy cottage cheese with fresh berries, a fluffy omelet filled with vegetables, or a comforting piece of baked salmon. It's about listening to your body and giving it the tools it needs to stay strong and vibrant. This journey is a gentle one, a process of layering small, positive changes one on top of the other. It's about rediscovering the joy of movement, whether it's a leisurely walk in the park, a gentle yoga class, or tending to your garden. Each step you take, each nourishing meal you enjoy, is an act of self-care, an investment in your future health and independence. As you drift off to sleep tonight, you can rest in the knowledge that you have the power to write a new story for your body, one of strength, resilience, and vitality. The journey to stronger muscles is not a sprint, but a slow and steady dance with your own well-being. It's a dance that is fueled by wholesome foods, gentle movement, and a deep and abiding respect for the incredible body that has carried you through a lifetime of experiences. And as you nourish your muscles, you're not just building physical strength, you're cultivating a sense of empowerment and a renewed connection to your own vitality. You're giving yourself the precious gift of continued independence, the ability to engage with the world on your own terms, and the freedom to enjoy all the beauty and wonder that life has to offer for many years to come. So let your breath be slow and steady, and your dreams be filled with images of a strong and vibrant you, moving through the world with grace and ease, nurtured by the simple yet profound power of good food and a loving intention for your own well-being. The path to a stronger you begins with a single, gentle step, and you have already taken it by simply opening your mind to the possibility. Rest now, and let the quiet work of rebuilding and renewal begin.